We're going to look into details what basically psychology means, what are some of the things associated with trading psychology, what are some of the things that we need to have in place for us to have good psychology such that we can have a positive statistical aid at the end of the day. Hello everyone, I'm Isma from FX Kampala. Basically in today's video, I want us to look at basically trading psychology. What is psychology? Psychology basically first carries 60% of your success in your trading journey. The system carries 10%. Money management, risk management, or position sizing carries 30%, and then the 60% comes for trading psychology. Now, when it comes to trading psychology, we look at a couple of things, okay, basically associated with traders' mindset. And by definition, we say that, or we state psychology as the state of mind a trader should have before they start trading or when they are trading. How prepared are you when you're to start trading? Now, more specifically, trader psychology deals with a couple of things that we need to put in place for us to be successful traders. We say, one, for you to be a good trader with a good mindset, one, you have to be with control of your fear. Now, trading psychology is more associated with fear. Now, fear being hand in hand with putting in trades, okay, fear of losing, fear of a couple of things that are associated with the trading. So you have to equip your mind, okay, with a rid away of fear. You have to equip your mind that you shouldn't be scared of fear of putting trades, fear of losing money, and quite a lot of things that are associated with fear. Another thing that is associated with trading psychology is control over greed, because we all know that when we are trading, we're looking at things, or we are associating ourselves with issues concerning finance, money. So anything that we do when we are trading is attached to how much we are getting and how much we are losing. So this is when you find at the end of the day, this is where we find most of traders actually being greedy. When they make money, they feel they should make money, like as if this is a holy grail. Okay, they get greedy, just as it's a human nature for humans to be greedy all the time. And then the third thing that is associated, or third thing that trading psychology deals with, is the trading discipline. Now, for you to achieve this psychology to a 60%, you have to at least be principled, because we said that without principle, without discipline and consistency, we will perish. So the same applies. When you lack discipline, when you are trading, you're almost going to disappear, or to have a losing streak because of probably results yield from greed and fear. Well, when it comes to trading, the reason as to why we trading is highly an exciting activity. The trouble is that it is hardly possible to feel excited and make money at the same time. So you can't be excited at the same time you make money. You have to be serious. You have to have a good mindset, having described as trading as a state of mind. Okay, a trader should have before starting to trade, because the first enemy when we are trading, it's not the money that we are trading, it's not the markets that we are trading from, it's not anything, but it's us, it's your head, it's your mind. So you have to fight it. You have to learn how to control fear. You have to learn how to control greed. You have to learn how to build with good discipline and iron discipline for you to succeed when you are trading. Think of the casino, for instance, where amateurs celebrate over free drinks, while professionals counters coldly play games after game, folding most of the time and pressing their advantage when the card count gives them a slight edge over the house. Let's look at the trading psychology issues and their causes. We have certain factors. we have things that actually cause us to be affected psychologically when we are trading. The things that are associated with trading, psychology when we are trading. Majorly, I believe by some, all these things have affected us for those apparently are trading and those that have traded before. So these are the things that we normally face when we are trading. Now, just like we said, some of the things that are associated with the trading psychology is fear. Fear is fear of being stopped out of taking losses and what. So some people are afraid. Okay, they gain the fear, or they tend to be afraid of losing. Okay, by so they fail to take in their perfect traits or valid traits, okay, because of the losing streak, maybe probably in their past and forth. Another thing that is associated with trading psychology is actually getting out of trades too early. I believe this is a common activity by all traders. They actually tend to get early out of trade due to the fact of greed. After probably making a few profits, what comes to someone's mind with lack of discipline, of course, and greed. They will be like, let me take this little, because after all, half a bread is better than no bread. They end up actually taking or having their trade so early, which is another effect of trading psychology, because they lack discipline, because probably they are greedy and so all these things are the causes are associated or rotate around what we call the greed, fear, and discipline, lack of control. Then another thing that is associated with trading psychology is basically adding on to the losing positions, unwilling to admit your trade is wrong, and hoping that it will come back. So most of the traders do really have hope. They think this trade is really, when they place a trade without stop losses, probably they think the market is going, with hope, they think the market is going to come into their way or onto their way for them to make profits. So they suddenly put in trades without stop losses or take profits, because they think the market, after all, wherever it's going to move, it will come back to their direction or in their favor. So they add on thinking that the same trade. What happens is that they actually, let's assume, when they buy and the trade goes against them, what they do, they keep buying, okay, when it's against them and they are making a strip of losses, or when they are making quite a lot of losses, what they do, they keep buying, hence adding on to their losses. Another thing that is associated with trading psychology is wishing and hoping. Now, in life, they say, if you do not have hope, it's better for you to die. Now, this is the same difference. This is quite different when it comes into trading. In trading, we do not have hope. Hope without because they say without hope you're hopeless. Now, in trading, we do not have hope. Okay, when it comes to trading, please don't hope, because when you hope, you're not going to be a successful trader. So, in trading, we do not have hope. So you should stop hoping when you are trading. Rather, stick to your system, okay, as per described directives to your system, following the procedures of your system, determining the entry, exit, and forth, or as due to your trading system or rules you are, as due to the rules you organized or you created for your trading system. Excessive joy after winning. This is basically associated with so many of us. It's something that each of the traders has experienced. Now, traders are fond of sharing their profits, but when it comes to their losses, they actually keep it onto them. Now, they keep their losses onto them, but rather than sharing them, but share or rejoice so much whenever they make profits. So that is also something that is associated with trading psychology. Now, when we are talking about trading psychology, we're talking about those psychological effects, okay, activities that we normally experience when we do when during our trading activity or process of trading, and after trading or before trading. So all this is associated with trading psychology, because the biggest enemy is us. It's not anyone. It's not anywhere. It's not the markets. It's not the system. It's not anything. But it's in our head. It's in our head. The system, the mindset that we have over the trading system, and then that is for that reason as to why we actually consider the biggest, or we give the biggest degree or of our trading or of our successful trading 60% to trading psychology, that deals basically with the mindset. Another thing that we should, or that is associated with trading psychology, is limiting profits, feeling that you do not deserve to be successful, because some traders believe they shouldn't be successful, or maybe because trading isn't their thing, or what. So they have negativity towards trading. So this affects them, and hence predicts them from being successful traders, from being whom they are supposed to be, and hence being unsuccessful or struggling traders the whole of their lives. Another point, not following your proven strategies, because I believe, or we do believe, 90% of traders come to the market, and 90% of them do not have a system. A system carries 10%, and when you just losing 10%, or if you do not have a clear trading system that carries 10%, we believe you're not going to be successful when you are trading. So it's better to have discipline. To have discipline, you have to follow all the terms, the rules that you set aside for your trading system, to follow each and everything that you have to follow for your trading system. So not following your proven system, you do not really believe it works, you do not even test it, because some people don't even test their systems, okay? They suddenly just trade. Some people do copy it from other traders, thinking that when they copy it, okay, even though it never suits their personality, they think it's really going to work out. So this never works out that way. So you have to prove, first prove your system, okay? Test it several times, and then after, try it on a demo. Still after on a demo, when you see you're profitable, then try it out still on a small amount of money as your capital or portfolio. Then afterwards, you then put it on a big account to start your trading journey. By doing so, you're going to be successful. Another point I would say is overthinking your trade. Some people think so much beyond the limits, okay, about a trade, okay, that could be valid or not valid. Now, it's about you following the trading procedures, the rules that you set for your system, for you to actually take that trade or not to take it. Because when you do overthink about this trade, please, you are about to lose on this trade, and you are about to be affected by your mindset, hence failing the trading psychology, and hence becoming a victim of trading psychology. Thank you so much. This has been part 1 for trading psychology. We shall be looking at the solutions, okay, for the causes and issues associated with trading psychology in the next video, that is in part 2 of this video, trading psychology. Subscribe for more videos, click on the bell, subscribe to all our social media platforms. Thank you. I love you all. I sign out. Bye.